Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is A.Nicole and I am here to do a full face of Ulta Beauty makeup today. This has been a video that I've been saying that I was going to do for months and months and months and months, and today's finally the day. I didn't think it was going to be because I spent an hour looking for this foundation. And the second I started looking for something else, it magically appeared. So I looked through the same box like 5 times before I actually found it. But this is their moisturizing foundation stick. So this is what we're going to be using today. And it is in the shade medium to tan warm, which hopefully it's not too dark for me, but we shall see. And I have pretty much everything. The one thing that I know for sure I don't have is a moisturizer. To moisturize my face today, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, which is my go-to moisturizer. And then my intention was to use the Frito Calo line when I did this video. However, with one of the purchases that I got, I received this Ulta Beauty Hydration Face Primer. So I also have the Frida Kahlo primer. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the two. So this literally gives me no instructions or anything like that. It's just a hydrating face primer. This one is for helping to smooth skin and blur pores to create a soft focus effect. But it does mention discontinuing if irritation occurs. It's not even open. Let's see what the consistency. Oh. So that is a very silicone-y consistency. Let's see what the hydrating one looks like. Okay, that's more of the milky consistency. So this is more like the Tarte that I use, the base tape, and this is more like the e.l.f. one. With the consistencies with these, I am going to mix them. I'm just going to do one little dab of the Frida Kahlo primer, and I'm going to use more of the hydrating face primer, and just going to mix them together. All right, so while that is drying, as I said, I have a lot of Ulta products. A lot of times when you purchase their products, you get something big for free if you purchase like $20 worth of stuff. So purchasing $20 worth of product is not difficult at all. So I have this set here, which has lipsticks and eyeliners, and then we have, this is blush, bronzer, and highlighter. I have this set here. It has, oh, actually it has brow stuff here. I didn't even know that. It has, interesting, eyeshadows. This part here has highlighters and blushes, and then this has stuff for brows and different eyeliners, and then in the bottom there are eyeshadows, which I can't take out, and then there's lip glosses, lipsticks, and eyeliners. Then I also have another one, and this one has glosses. It kind of has the same kind of stuff. So there's bronzers and highlighters and blushes, and then eyeshadows And then the pencils and more lip. I did say lipstick and lip glosses, yeah. And then this was in the bottom of that, which has more brow stuff, 2 brushes, their eye primer, and then there was a mattifying face primer, which I have used before and I can't use it, so I just gave it away. And then another set, which kind of has the same stuff in, except there's also face wipes and a mascara, which was not in any of those buckets. So I do have a mascara. And more eyelid primer. This one is tinted in the shade Champagne. Lip gloss, 2 more brushes. One's eyeshadow, one's a cheek one. And then this is a lipstick, I believe. Oh yeah, that's a lipstick. And that is a nice color, honestly. Kind of smells like crayons, which is off-putting. But it's in the shade Mischievous, which is a nice shade. My face has dried. It has a nice tacky feeling. And we're going to go in with the foundation stick. And I'm just going to use regular old beauty blender. It is already dampened. The shade looks a tad off. We're just going to go in with 1 layer. So it looks like possibly going with the 2nd layer. I also do have the Frida Kahlo eyeshadow palette, which is what I'm going to be using as a mirror today. This is what 1 layer of the foundation looks like, and it honestly doesn't look like it did very much. So I'm going to try another layer. I don't know, I'm not really liking what this is looking like. So I'm going to try to apply it with a brush and see how that looks. So for that foundation, the brush works better. I didn't apply it to my whole face. I just touched up a couple areas that I wanted more coverage in, mainly my cheeks, and that worked a lot better. I do have the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer to try out, and this says that it is waterproof and it's in the shade Medium Neutral, which this looks kind of light for medium neutral. And the concealer isn't too bad. Looks pretty good. My eyes still look a little dark, so I'm gonna go in with another layer. I just want to close this before I mess it up. There it is. Okay, so 1 more layer under the eyes, and then I do a blemish my nose, which didn't cover all the way. So I'm gonna see if a little more won't cover it, and if it doesn't, I'm just okay. The 2nd layer of the concealer did cover most of the darkness. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't look like I haven't slept in days anymore. You can still see my bags a little bit, but that is normal. I do have their finishing powder right here. So this is their finishing powder, lightweight matte finish, and it is in the shade Medium Neutral again. And that's what the shade looks like. And then I'm going to, whoops, that's the wrong brush. Not use the wrong brush. I'm going to use the Frida Kahlo. This is like the equivalent of their Total Face brush. It's really soft. One thing that I do that is a little different than other people is I set my whole face. I just don't like the tacky feeling of the liquid foundation or the stick foundation sitting on my skin. So using the finishing powder on your whole face helps to take that feeling away. I mean, I take it away completely. Like my face still feels like a little sticky, but it doesn't feel like there's just some makeup sitting on my face. I don't know. I don't like that feeling. So I know most people only set where they put concealer. I'm going to, it's weird. Fill in my brows a little bit. with the set from the one box. Okay, so I just filled them in a little bit with the dark brown powder. I'm just going to go over top of them with the brow tint. So that is all I'm going to do to my brows. For eyeshadow, I think I'm going to stick with using the Frida Kahlo palette. And I'm just going to use whatever brushes I have handy. This is just the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow brush. And one thing I can say is that this palette has some fallout, so if you do purchase it, just be careful. The first shade I'm using in the crease is called Lava, and it's just like a neutral brownish shade. These shadows, so Ulta Beauty shadows are always like kind of hard to move around, and these ones are no different. So I will definitely be cleaning them up. I am going to mix that with this Perla shade, which is just a lighter shade. Next, I think I'm going to go with, Adobe. And then I'm going to darken it up in the outer corner with Amore. Like I said, I'm going to use Amore. I'm going to use Amore to darken up the outer corner. And I'm just going to top that with Mystical. And I am going to switch brushes. No. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to blend it all together using the blending eye brush. This blending eye brush is from e.l.f. Okay, so now, where'd it go? Okay, now I'm going to top it with Mystical. This shimmer is really nice. So on the bottom lash line, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to run Adobe on the bottom. I'm sorry, not Adobe, Amore. And on the inside, I'm just going to put a little Adobe. Then I'm going to put a little bit of Mystical on top of that. For my eyes, I like to use the same brush because I like all of the colors to kind of blend together, which is why I use shades that are similar. And I promise one day I will do something other than red, but it's just a safe color. I'm going to use this little brush to put Muse in my inner corner. The shimmers in this palette, I know you can see it, are freaking amazing. So next is eyeliner. Just black, and these are just regular old pencils, which are a little harder to work with, but I don't have a liquid one. So I don't like the pencil, but I got some on. Now I'm going to use this Bold Ambition Volumizing and Conditioning Mascara, which has a very interesting brush. Never seen a brush like that. The brush looks really funky, but it was pretty easy to put on, if I do say. Next, I'm just going to grab at random. Just use this blush and highlighter set. And I'm just going to use the cheek brush that I have to apply the blush. This one here. I think I'm going to use this one. They don't have shade names, so I can't tell you what they're called. It's just a pretty pinkish nude. And then I'm just going to use the highlighter right above it. I'm just going to dab someone with my finger today. I don't know where my fan brush is at the moment, and I'm trying to do this quickly. And last but not least, we have lips. I'm just going to use one of the liquid lipsticks. I'm going to go with this one. And the shade on this is Rose. It's not too bright. I like it. And this is the only setting spray I have from them, which is their Dewy setting spray. That spray is vicious. That's it. We're going to look nice and dewy once it dries. And this is today's look. I will check back in with you guys at the end of the day and let you guys know what I think. Hopefully no irritation occurs. Fingers crossed. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, we are back with the end of day update video. It is about 8:30, a little after 8:30. This makeup has been on for approximately 8 hours. I did make it a point to not reapply my lipstick, so this is the color that is left after a full 8 hours, which in all honesty I don't think is bad. I ate twice in that time frame, lunch and dinner, so yeah, there's still some color on the inside and on the outside. Eyes look like I just put it on. I do see like some raised bumps in some areas, so we are now going to wash my face. Well, I'm going to now wash my face, not we, and see what it looks like underneath this makeup. I usually stick to my normal bases, and I went with just my e.l.f. moisturizer, and everything else was Ulta. So my fingers are crossed that my skin looks okay under there, and the bumps are just like caking up the makeup or something. I don't know, but I will be back. All right, guys, my face is now all clean. I did use Ulta Beauty's makeup remover facial towelettes, and this is for sensitive skin, and it removed all of my makeup. Let me just show you. I used one wipe to remove everything: lipstick, mascara, and eyeliner. I believe they were waterproof. I'm not positive though. I know that the concealer was waterproof, but obviously that's supposed to be removed. Anyways, it removes all my makeup with one wipe, so that's a pretty good makeup wipe. Usually I have to use at least 2 to get everything off. I see no major irritation at the moment. I do have some redness here, but I don't see any bumps, so it's possible that that is just from me using makeup wipes to wipe my face. Other than that, makeup wore extremely well. It lasted the full 8 hours. The lipstick lasted like a really good amount of time for being like a drugstore brand. So it's a store brand. You know, it can't be that expensive. I mean, that came in a free gift that I received, and I think those boxes sell for $20 and $25 from Ulta, depending on which one you get. But yeah, that lipstick lasted. I was impressed with that. Eye makeup lasted, eyebrows, everything looked good. It sat well on my face. I do think that the foundation was a little off, but that was just me ordering the wrong shade, which is fine. I mean, it wasn't so off that I couldn't wear it. But other than that, that's all I have. I mean, I really didn't mind the Ulta makeup, including the primer. Their mattifying face primer, I used that before, and that was terrible. That is not designed for my skin, but perhaps mixing it with a hydrating primer, maybe it'll work better. So I may try that one again because I have several samples of that. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you press that subscribe button to stay up to date with new videos that I have. Unboxings are going to be coming. I'm going to get a foundation in one of my boxes. I may get one in 2. I'm not positive. Well, I am getting 2 in my Ipsy because I did an add-on. And then I think I selected to receive the foundation. And then there's a possibility I'll get one in BoxyCharm, but I haven't gotten it yet, so we will see. But yeah, I'm running out of stuff that I purchased to test. I do have a Milani test coming, but couldn't find all the products today, so hopefully I can find that this week. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye now. Hi guys, this will be my first time doing like a next day update video, but I washed my face last night and I washed it this morning, and I'm sorry the light's right back there, but I really want you to see all of this irritation on my face from the Ulta makeup yesterday. So I have literally little bumps everywhere It's honestly hard to say what products caused the irritation, but like my chin is really bad. You see that? Yeah, it's hard to say what products did it because I used all Ulta products except for my moisturizer. And obviously my moisturizer is fine because it's the e.l.f. But I would have to try these products again, like on their own. My best guess would be it was the primer, probably the Perfect Canvas primer. I might try the hydrating primer again, but I just wanted you guys to see what I'm dealing with. Like, it's so irritated and it hurts to the touch. Like, I'm not even going to wear makeup today. So that kind of sucks. But I just wanted to let you guys know that at least one of these products was not good for my skin. So I would be wary if you have sensitive skin buying Ulta brand products for your face. Like, try and do some research and see if anyone else that has sensitive skin has tested these products first. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was more than likely the primer, because that's like the next thing other than the foundation. And I did try their mattifying primer before, and that irritated my skin. So I'm guessing it was the primer. Yeah, kind of disappointing. I mean, I felt fine all day, took it off, I didn't see any irritation, but next day, bumps everywhere. So, yep, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye.